Hello guys, to anyone watching my channel, I'm sorry I haven't uploaded in a little bit. There's no excuse for that, but I want to do theology now, so we're going to do that starting effective immediately. So what I want to do today is I want to explain one of my favorite arguments for God. I think it's just a very convincing argument, and I'm just going to go ahead and explain it to you. So the first premise of this argument is that anything that is made of parts has potency. And what potency is, you got to understand what potency is. It's the ability to change. Like for instance, this red Lego brick, it can change. It could be yellow, it could be orange, it could be broken in half, it could be double the size, it could not have holes. And potency is, it can logically be anything other than it is. Not illogically, logically. So it couldn't be a circle while being also a square. That would be illogical. And that would be premise one of the argument, is that anything that's made of parts, and atoms count as parts, and then you have subatomic particles, parts to atoms, and then, quarks and all that quantum physics stuff that we don't really know a lot about. Everything has parts, so therefore everything has potency, everything can change. Even if it's something, it can be like over here or over there. That's part of its actuality. That the part of actuality of this brick is that it's over here, and now it's over here. It can change logically. So anything with potency requires an outside cause to explain why it exists. So nothing with potency, can be explained by itself. It requires an outside cause to explain why it exists. For instance, this Lego brick has a manufacturer. It's manufactured in a plastic press or mold, and then it was shipped in a baggie, put in a Lego set, and I bought it a while back. That's how it works. Is everything that has potency requires an outside cause. The phone that you're watching this on had a manufacturer, right? The machines that manufactured it, those machines needed to be put together by people. Those people needed people to make them, right? So anything with potency has an outside cause, and everything in the universe has potency. So the third premise is anything that requires an outside cause is therefore contingent on that. So this is contingent. Its existence, its actuality is contingent on the manufacturer. If there is no manufacturer, no manufacturing machine, this Lego brick would not exist. And that manufacturer, contingent, so on and so forth, all the way back. And so since the universe is made of parts, atoms, etc., empty space, it's parts and empty space. That's what the universe is. And therefore it's contingent on an outside cause. And it relies on this outside cause to explain what it is. And some people will immediately jump to conclusions and say, oh, it's God. No, let's explain and let's think of why this outside cause is God. So the nature of this cause, unless you want an infinite chain going all the way back, must be eternal, because because it can't have potency, right? Because anything with potency requires the outside cause, which means it's contingent. So it has to be eternal, so it's not caused, and have no potency, which means no imperfections. This being that caused the universe has to be maximally great in order so that it can't have any potency. So since this being is a maximally great being, this is what classical theists would say is God. And St. Anselm actually articulated that God is a maximally great being, and he used the ontological argument to explain it. If God is a maximally great being, this is why he exists. So, I think it goes something like, God is a maximally great being, God exists in our heads, existence in reality is greater than existence in our minds, therefore God exists in reality. of course, that I think that's begging the question. But if you can prove as truth that God is a maximally great being, then I think the ontological argument has a little more validity. And I do love the ontological argument, but this argument that I just explained is not as strong as the previous one, which is contingency. And I do love contingency. I think one objection that some people make could be like, oh, what if you had a maximally great pizza, for instance? Like, this pizza has pineapple on it. It has all the toppings, especially pineapple. It's like maximally big. It has maximally great sauce. Well, if this pizza that you're saying is maximally great in every aspect possible, it wouldn't be a pizza anymore. It would be God, because a pizza is by nature limited to, well, being a pizza. So having a maximally great pizza would be, one, have pineapple on it, two, would be subjective, and three, if you really made something, anything in the universe maximally great, it would just be God. So that's about it for today. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and God bless.